Alright, what's up guys? So, Bodycam Leak has uploaded a video titled Police Give Nosy Woman the Attention She's Looking For. Yeah, I think her first name, first and, well, not just her first name. Yeah, just Karen though. She's a Karen, alright? But, yeah, it's like, why are you, that's the one thing about it. Is that if there's some police activity going on somewhere, I'm nosy from a distance, all right? I still carry on with whatever it is that I'm doing, but it's like, you know, I might take like a quick little look over just to see what's going on, like just, you know, do that. But yeah, it's like if she's like right there, like up on the case, like I'm saying, like it's just like right there. It's like, man, back up, okay? Just back up, all right? But nah, let's see what goes down. Make sure if you guys haven't though, go subscribe to Bodycam Leak for more videos like this. And with that being said,
I didn't smack your hand away. You grabbed my hand. Where's your camera? Where's your camera?
On April 26, 2024 in Florida, police were investigating a car accident when a woman decided to block traffic to take photos of the scene.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
Everyone out? Yeah, everyone's out. No injuries.
Oh, that's good. Why is he like she blocking traffic to take pic? I ain't never. That's one thing about it though. I had to say any situation where there's a crime scene there, I've never just about like, oh, let me go and start recording and taking pictures. I can see it with my own visual eyes. And if I tell somebody, I'm like, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. I'm not that type where, you know, I need to take pictures or record and do all that stuff. I'm like, especially if it's up where it's like, if it's me that's involved, then okay. But if not that, then even if it is me involved, I still don't be, you know, going around recording, taking pictures and stuff. So, but it's like for you to be out in traffic and doing that, that's crazy. They like arguing with the cop over it.
Jerry, will you set up cones behind Steve's car, please?
In Florida, look nice. Besides the car accident, you know, and the Karen that's about to drive up, but it looked nice.
Is there another car involved somewhere?
I don't know. Up there, maybe?
Are you involved, sir?
Huh?
Are you involved?
Yeah, I'm not driving.
Where's the other car?
It's up in front of my truck. I just went there.
Oh, it's the one way up there with all the stickers?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your license on you? You want to tell me briefly what happened real quick?
The passenger, the turning lane here, and this gentleman just like turned into the side of me.
So you were coming straight through, and you were in which lane?
I was,
Where that fire truck is?
yeah, the fire truck. Yeah.
Okay.
And I was going to turn on that turning onto the next road, not this one, the next road.
Alternate.
Okay, so I was in that one. And,
He came from the right?
He came from the right.
Was he in the middle lane?
And just like knocked me right over.
Okay.
And there was a witness who was just here, Barry, and he.
What's your phone number, sir?
I'm from Italy. I'm sorry. My English is not
Your
good.
English is pretty good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, no, it happened all so fast. I mean, we were going to, but it happened over here, and so we were going to turn on the light, and he hit us behind. So I don't know what happened.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Honestly, it just sounds like just some miscommunication on the road. You know, he was thinking one thing. If that is the other driver, I think he is the other driver. Then the other guy's thinking one thing. Well, you know, just wrong. Yeah, wrong place at the wrong time. Miscommunication on the road. You know, it's one of those like a situation that could just overall be avoided and things. But anyways,
My phone is okay, and our car, I mean his car,
Head back and help Anna.
is okay. It's just he was probably speeding. I don't know, because to do this. honestly.
Okay.
I feel like you don't need to speed to get your car flipped. I feel like I didn't seen videos before where cars have been like I pretty much like I could get out and run faster than the car, but I've seen it where it's like it goes at a slow enough speed, but it's like if a car like you hit it the right way, it can flip on its side like that. So what is she? That's
Sam, are you involved? Then get out of the road.
That's crazy.
So V1's gonna be the one that's way up there.
It's
apparently,
like
at
people
the
trying to
top
go home or do something.
But apparently he's coming down in this way. Okay.
That's crazy. Is she still there taking pictures?
Ma'am, you in the white sweatshirt, come here. Ma'am, ma'am, you're being given a lawful order, come here. Ma'am. Ma'am, come here.
Excuse me, I didn't see anything.
You're not allowed to walk in the roadway. Come over here. I need your ID. You're getting a ticket. Come over here.
No,
Oh,
I wouldn't.
wow.
Come over here. Ma'am, stop.
No, I'm
Stop.
sorry.
Stop
I'm
it.
horrific. Every day
No,
there's accidents.
you're not allowed to be in the roadway
I
blocking
didn't know that.
traffic, and I'm asking
Oh,
for your
no.
ID.
She didn't know that. So I'm like, so my thing is this, right? It's something that's taught to you at a young age, right? And I feel like we have all seen that movie Pet Sematary. What usually happens when you're out in the middle of a road, all right? I'm gonna just give you guys one big giant hint. Semi-truck. Not saying that there is a semi-truck out in the middle of the road. I'm pretty sure that kid didn't think a semi-truck was going to be out in the middle of the road. Now look what happened. Has to get buried out in Pet Cemetery and come back and start stabbing and killing people. I'm not saying that'll be her fate, but I'm just saying it'll be a situation where, yeah, if you were wondering how that kid felt in Pet Cemetery, just continue being out in the middle of the road. But that's just something that you know. Like, fam, you're not Iron Man, you're not Superman, you're not Spider-Man, you're not one of those heroes that could stand out in the middle of the road. You're an old lady in Florida. I'm like, no disrespect to your age, but I'm just saying, all right? I like, even me being a young man, I know I'm not going to be able to stand out in the middle of the road and just take whatever car to the shoulder. I'm like, even if it's I'm trying to think, you put the most smallest car, a Steve Urkel's car from Family Matters. Yeah, it was a BMW. Hit me with that. I'm still going to be in the hospital, all right? So it's like, lady, come on now.
Okay, I need your ID, okay?
Okay.
Don't hit
Take
me.
your hit.
Do not hit me.
You're holding my arm. I can't release myself when you have my arm held. Excuse me, sir.
Stop it, ma'am.
Are you out of your mind?
Hey,
Can you please
traffic's
release?
your priority. Owen, come over here. This lady wants to tussle with me. Come over here.
Tussle? You're holding me.
Okay.
Who's tussling?
You're not going anywhere. You understand?
Oh, yeah, I have a job to do.
No, ma'am. Let me see your ID right now.
So get your hands off me.
You are
like
not
I
going to smack
asked.
my hand away. Do you understand?
I didn't smack your hand away. You grabbed my hand. Where's your camera?
Turn around.
Where's your
It's
camera?
on. Turn around.
No.
Turn
Sir,
around.
I'm getting my ID out.
Turn around, ma'am.
What is going on? To a picture.
I asked your ID to get a ticket and you want to smack my hand away. Put your
No,
hand
I
on your
did
back.
not do that.
Ma'am, don't resist him.
Don't resist.
Don't resist him.
Are you out of your mind? This is ridiculous.
That's
Ma'am,
what happens.
yes.
It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I bet next time she see a car accident, she's just gonna leave it alone. But it's like, what reason do you have to stand out in the middle of the street and take pictures? I'm like, and it very well could have been a situation. It could have been worse. Instead of a cop giving you a ticket, it could have been a cop checking to see if you have a pulse. Cause yeah, somebody's Honda Civic came flying down that street. It's one of those streets where it's like, yeah, I imagine that a person, they'll be able to see what's in front of them. It ain't like there's any blind spots or something. But it's like, okay, my thing is this, all right? You got that one very impatient person on the road. They're like, oh my God, why are these cars driving so slow? They're driving, speeding all through traffic, or you just got somebody that's high or drunk out of their mind. They done hit you and your body done ragdolled all across the street and stuff. I'm just saying, it's things like that where it's like, lady, come on now.
To get out of the roadway.
It's like, if you're on the sidewalk, okay, but street, yeah, that's a problem.
Stay there.
I did.
I asked for your ID and you want to push my hand away.
No.
Now you're
you
under
grabbed-
arrest.
No, I'm not.
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Ma'am, when an officer has probable cause for
All right,
pedestrian
so can I
violation,
call my...
I'm going to have a temp of
Can I call my
control of
person and let them know?
traffic man resisting.
don't resist him. Don't
All right,
resist
you're
him.
I'm
under-
not trying to do this.
All right, you're under arrest.
For what? For taking a picture?
Obstruction.
Obstruction.
Yep.
Excuse me, I gotta lock my car.
Block.
Wow.
We are trying to deal with this, ma'am. Okay?
Oh my God, that
you almost
scared me
got you almost
personally.
got hit by multiple cars.
No, I did not.
Okay?
You're
I've been
lying.
very polite to you. You are not allowed to walk away from me when I give you an order. You understand?
No, I didn't know I walked away from you. I took a picture and walked away.
I looked right at you. I said, ma'am,
I
police,
didn't
stop, come
hear
here.
you.
You looked right at me.
I did not look at you.
Okay. And then I said, ma'am, I need your ID, and you want to smack my hand away.
No, no, no. You grabbed my hand, and I couldn't get my ID out of my pocket.
Yeah, because you're trying to leave.
Sir, you're incorrect.
Okay, you're under arrest. So you wanted to be involved, and now you're involved, okay? Face the car. Search her real quick.
You got her? Hold her tight.
I got her.
Turn her up.
Yes.
Turn her up.
Absolutely.
Ma'am, this was very simple. All you had to do was listen to me, okay?
I didn't hear what you said.
Okay, you're not allowed to put your hands on me either.
You put your hands on me.
Because you're trying to leave a lawful stop.
You grabbed my arm.
Ma'am, that's how it works when you try to leave the police stop.
I didn't know you were calling me.
Okay. I looked right at you and I said, come here, and you walked away. So now you're under arrest, okay?
As wide as you can.
It's like there was only one other person that was standing there. And it's like he even like had pointed out like the color of clothes that she was wearing. So it's like, how many people are standing on that side of the street wearing the same exact color of clothes as you? It's like, come on now.
Like, we're trying to deal with these people who are hurt, and you want to make
Oh my God.
you want to make this whole thing about you, okay?
No, it's not about me. It's about our community. They're crazy here. It's about our community.
Ma'am, you seem very riled up. I'm just trying to do my job.
I got scared. I saw the car flip.
So walking into traffic was your solution?
I wanted to take a picture to show my husband.
Spread your feet.
Okay.
To show my husband.
Okay, well, you're obstructing traffic.
I'm like, is your husband a mechanic? Can he come out here and like help people? No, he can't. It's like, so what is he gonna do? What is sending him the picture gonna do?
I gave you a
I didn't
lawful
know
order
I
to get out
did
of the
that.
road.
I'm gonna go under your bra.
All right.
okay?
Bro's probably out there watching the football
I can
game.
write
He
you
don't
a
care about
ticket,
no car
and you said, "No, I'm
accident.
not," and you tried to walk away from me.
Sir,
So you're
I
under arrest.
apologize.
Okay,
I
well-
didn't hear you.
No, well, it's on camera. You're under arrest. My camera was on the whole time, okay?
Have a seat, ma'am.
All right, ma'am, have a
Can
seat.
you have my purse?
I got it.
Yep, we got it. It's going to go with you to the jail, okay? Have a seat.
God.
She going to the
Guys
slammer.
are liars.
She
Ma'am,
brought
I
it
have
on
the camera
herself,
the
though.
whole time, okay?
Yeah, and you lie. You grabbed my arm very forcefully. I'm sure I have a bruise.
Okay, ma'am, when you try to walk away from a lawful
I
detention...
didn't hear you, sir.
Yes, you
I
did.
told you I did not hear you.
All right, ma'am, I'm not going to sit here and argue with
Someone
you.
else.
Here, keep your camera because mine's not on at the moment because the vest is blocking
Like,
it.
this was a nothing thing. I was going to give her a ticket. Michelle, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, it won't be appointed for you. If you want to talk to me without an attorney, you can stop answering my questions at any time and ask for legal representation. I can't make any threats or promises to force you to make a statement. It must be done freely. Do you understand your rights, ma'am?
Yes, I want to attorney.
Okay, so you don't want to answer any of my questions?
No, thank you.
Okay, so right now you're going to jail for obstruction. Okay, so I gave you very clear commands to give me your ID. You basically tried to walk away. You tried to walk away.
You grabbed my
then
arm,
grabbed your arm.
with
You're-
full force.
Yes, ma'am. You are not allowed to walk away from a lawful
I
stop.
didn't
I'm
know.
like, ma'am, Full Force is a group from that movie House Party. I'm like, what I did, that wasn't full force. I'm like, it's just one of those things where it's like, ma'am, there's people that have dealt with much more worse for far less. So I'm like, and the thing is this, it's at times where it's like people that didn't even do nothing. You know, like, I've seen videos where it's like, what was that one video of that dude? He was just, like, walking down the street and the cops thought he was somebody, slammed them all down on the sidewalk and things, and then was, like, taunting the other people that were showing up and stuff. That video. Freaking just all the other different situations that done happened where they made it to the news. It wasn't though, like, yeah, it's a YouTube video, but it's like, it made it to the news because it was some crazy stuff done started protesting, riots and all that. I'm like, ma'am, and the thing is this, it's for things that it's like a person, it's like, they just pretty much, they don't like, it's a situation where it's like they don't need to be involved with no police, or it's like they didn't even do nothing crazy. I'm like, meanwhile, you on the other hand, you're walking out in the middle of traffic trying to take pictures. I'm like, how entitled do you are you? That just doesn't even make any sense. I'm like, anybody with a decent right mind, they're not gonna walk out in the middle of the street to take pictures from the side. This is what you do if you're trying to get pictures of some car accident and there's cars going back and forth. Waiting until either the cars are like, you know, it's like you get some distance from the next car. Hurry up, try to get as many pictures as you possibly can. Stand there for as long as you need to stand there so you can get the right picture and things. But on the sidewalk, that's where people can be at. If a car hits you on the sidewalk, then it's the car's fault. But if you're out in the middle of the street, then that's your fault. So it's like, ma'am, I mean, come on now.
No, you wanted me. You
And
grabbed me.
believe me, ma'am, that was not using force against you. If I'd used force against you...
You hurt my arm. You hurt my left arm. You hurt my left bicep.
Okay, well, I'm
hurt
sorry.
my left bicep.
Okay, well, I'm sorry that
So
you're...
I
I'm like,
need to
ma'am,
go
do
to
you
the
have
hospital.
biceps?
Okay, I'm sorry that you don't like being touched, but if you want to not be...
You grabbed my
Please stop
arm
yelling
with
at
full
me.
force.
Ma'am, I
I'm
haven't
a
cursed.
95-pound woman.
Ma'am, I haven't cursed you. I haven't yelled
I have
at you.
not cursed at you
Okay?
as well.
but you've been very rude and very loud.
No, you're hurting me. You hurt me. My handcuffs are hurting me.
Okay, well, the handcuffs are made of metal, ma'am. They're not soft, okay? When I give you a lawful order and you try to walk away from me, I'm allowed to put my hands on you.
I didn't know you were calling me.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not,
okay,
sir.
the camera tells a very different story.
Okay, we'll go to court and do this.
Okay, if you want to go to court, that's a legal right. Do you have any questions for me at this point? When's the last time you were arrested?
Never.
Okay, all right.
Never in my life.
There's that video game LA Noire. A good game, by the way. If there's any of you guys where you be watching these body cam videos or you'll be like sitting down, because I know I'd be thinking that too, like, dang, what's a good cop game? And no, LA Noire, that was a pretty good cop game. Like, they more so have it like where it's like the middle, like not even really middle. Like, they do have it at the beginning of the game where you play as a police officer, and then at some point in time you get bumped up to being like a detective and all that stuff. And yeah, there's like that part where you're like interviewing or just asking questions of somebody, and then there's like that you could say like they're telling the truth, doubt what they say, or just flat out call them a liar and things. I would doubt the fact that she's never been arrested. I'm like, nah, ma'am. I feel like that you done definitely had some run-ins with the police before. The way you carrying on, yeah, you done had some run-ins with the cops.
All right, do you want me to call anybody?
My husband.
Okay, you want me to let him know what's going on?
I can call him. When I get to the jail.
Well, we're not going to the jail for a couple hours, so do you want me to call him now to let him know what's going on?
No, I can call him.
Okay, do you understand that you created this situation and not me?
No, you created the situation.
No, ma'am.
All I did, sir, all I
ma'am.
did was take a picture.
No, ma'am.
I took a picture.
Stood out in the middle of the
traffic was
street.
stopped. I
You were
did
told
not.
to get out of traffic, and then I walked over to...
She said the traffic would stop. Yes, when you see a woman out in the middle of the street holding your like phone up like this, if anything, some people were probably confused, like, what's happening right now? Why is she out in the middle of the street? So yeah, it's one of those things where, yeah, lady, it's again the entitlement. But anyway,
Wow.
I walked over to write you a ticket.
Wow, you're wrong.
I said, ma'am, you're being
Sir.
stopped. So I
Sir.
said, ma'am, I
Sir,
said,
you're
hold on,
wrong.
hold on. I very clearly said, I said,
All right,
ma'am.
I don't want to hear you.
I said, I need your ID.
No more speaking. We don't
Okay,
speak no more.
okay. She took her cuffs off.
oh wow.
All right, so you do know that's a felony,
He
right?
hurt me.
Get out of the car.
Get
He
out of the
hurt my wrist.
Get
Get
out.
out of the car.
He hurt my wrist.
Get out of the car.
Get out of the car, right now. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
Oh, that's a
Are you for real?
felony.
You hurt my wrist. You see the bruise?
Stop it. Ma'am,
You do
stop.
realize it's a felony. It's considered attempt to escape,
Okay,
right?
but I'm not
Oh
But
wow.
when you flip
Trapped
your
her in
cuffs
temple,
and
we
you're
got her
trying to
back
get out of your
secured in
cuffs, it is attempt to escape.
I'm not trying to do that. I just
But
want
that's
you
what
not
that
to be
means.
hurt.
I understand, man, but that's what that means.
I'm sorry about that.
Dang, I did not know that.
Ma'am, what made you think that taking your cuffs off was allowed?
Honey, you are hurting my hand. You're hurting my wrist.
Okay, let's
All
put
right,
it
ma'am, well, I'm going with him, so stay in your cuffs, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Have a seat, ma'am.
Yes.
All right, watch your head.
I'm going to put your seatbelt back on, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm going with him to the station. How long are you with him? All right, well, it's not tight. We check for double spacing.
No, this one's tight. I can't get it. It's really tight.
Sit up.
Can you feel it? Please, I'm small. I'm only 95 pounds. What are you guys doing to me?
All right, hold on.
And I
So
only...
with that right there, here, because I don't know, I've never. The last time I was in handcuffs, it was like a I'm trying to think, not a seminar, but it was like I remember a cop had came to our middle school to like tell us about like going to jail, prison, committing crimes and all that stuff. So he asked like the volunteer, like, oh, who wants to dress up in a in a prison uniform and have on handcuffs? So of course me, it's like, I don't mind being a volunteer. I think that was the last time I was in handcuffs. It wasn't even for like no crime or anything. It's like I was just a volunteer. I volunteered to be in handcuffs. But I could say that they wasn't like, I don't know, maybe because it was like I was small and stuff, but even then it's like, because I'm trying to think, how big was I in middle school? I was small when I was in middle school, but it wasn't like uncomfortable or anything. It's like it was and then that's what happened. Then a fire alarm went off, so guess who had to walk around the school in a prison uniform and handcuffs? I'm like, teachers and students is looking at me, they're like, yep, we had a feeling like Tyler, he was a crazy student. Like it was gonna be in a matter of time. All them times he was yelling at teachers, he snapped, and we're gonna be seeing a whole BET documentary about him and stuff. Like he finally did it. He finally lost his mind. But anyways, but yeah, it's like, fam, it's like the thing is this. going back to what I was gonna say about her though, it's like you're a small woman. I can understand if you got like big arms or something. It's like if you just say you're a 95 pound woman, then it's like, okay, then yeah, them handcuffs, it's just preventing your like hands from like getting like not getting out and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I just I don't know. Like I feel like I gotta ask a cop. I'm like, hey, can you just handcuff me real quick? I gotta like just test out something. So when I'm doing YouTube videos, then I feel like yeah, then it's like I won't get the whole treatment. End up going to jail. Cop gonna think I committed a crime. I'm like, fam, I ain't did that. I just wanted to be handcuffed real quick.
You deserve this. It's hurting me.
Hey, I'm gonna loosen it a little bit. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I'm like, ma'am, don't start crying.
It's not. It's honestly, it's okay. But
No, it's not.
The reason he tightened it is here. Sit up. The reason he tightened it is because you slipped it.
He hurt me. He hurt me. I'm not a man. I'm a woman that weighs 95 pounds.
Okay, ma'am.
Like, okay, I know that.
I want you to take a picture.
Ma'am, if you just listen to what we're telling you and cooperate, everything's going to be
You
fine.
need to stay in these cuffs, okay?
You got it.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right.
This is nuts. Like, this was an absolutely nothing deal. All she had...
You made it work, so I don't think I'm gonna...
Yeah, I'm just getting my computer.
I'm gonna put my camera on just because I don't want her filming anything.
Yeah, I'm going to go dock mine after we go into...
No, I'm saying I'm gonna keep mine on while we go in there.
Oh,
so she doesn't
I
try
gotcha.
to say we did anything.
It's like the stupidest thing to get arrested for.
What did she do? I just heard you needed me, so I won't
Yeah,
need it.
so she was in the middle of traffic. Cars
Oh, I
passed
see.
by just to take pictures of the crash, which she could have done from the sidewalk.
And you tried to her move,
So-
she said that.
Well, no, so we ordered her out of traffic, and she, you know, begrudgingly made her way over. I go over and I told Matt, I was like, I'm gonna go write her a ticket. So I went over, I said, I need your ID, and she tried to walk away from me.
That's a nice charger.
Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
Sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If she escapes, then I'm gonna resign. All right, come on.
How am I getting out?
Honestly, I know I think I would have did the same thing too. If she escaped and it's all like I'm like, okay, she did display that she's a 95-pound woman, so that's why I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm like, I definitely have been like, dang, I don't know how she escaped. I'm like, no, I would put in my resignation papers too. I'm like, oh, that's it. I'm like, if I allowed this small woman to get away, then I'm like, then I can't be out here fighting crime.
We're taking you
Well, this
out,
red
man.
button kicks
You're
off.
at the station.
Humane. That's rude.
I mean,
I'm sweating to.
Ma'am, this is a little overly.
It's only for a few. Ma'am, listen. It's only for a few seconds because we gotta take our weapons.
Well, that's
off.
what happens when you wear a hoodie out in Florida
So it's
weather.
only for a few seconds that you were in. The
I've
fire.
never even been to Florida, but I have a feeling in April in Florida, yeah, it's not gonna be cold.
So
Okay, I'm dripping with sweat.
I hear
You're
you.
very-
So put it on your camera.
You're just very.
Dripping with sweat.
Here.
No,
Did
you're
you-
hot.
What did you take?
My camera's
I
on.
don't take anything,
You just seem,
sir.
you're just very dramatic.
Yeah, my camera's on.
I've
Can you
never
talk?
been arrested.
Ma'am,
Yelling
please
at me.
talk.
Stop yelling at me. I haven't raised my voice to you. Stop.
Now you're gonna be transported to the county jail in Palm Beach, where we talked about how to.
Yes.
It's gonna be in West
30
Palm.
minutes
But
away.
your
Yeah.
charge is a bondable misdemeanor. So you already have a step on. So as soon as you get down there and you get processed, which should be a couple hours, you're gonna be let out. Okay. You have your credit cards. I have all your stuff with you.
You have my
As long
Yeah, everything's in there.
As long as you have $25 on one of those cards, that's 10% of $250. You should be able to get out in a couple hours.
Okay,
wow.
thank you so much,
Okay.
sir.
Have a
We're
seat,
not-
please.
All right, go and have a seat.
Okay.
And like I said, ma'am, like I know you're actually real quick. Before you sit down, I know you don't want to talk to me. I just want to explain something to you. Okay? When I rewatched my video twice, you put your hands on me against my will. I didn't charge. Hold on, ma'am. I could have charged you with battery on a law enforcement officer. and I didn't,
Okay.
okay?
Oh, that's great. That's.
Sit back, please. I want to put your
Yes.
seatbelt on.
Thank you so much.
The woman was arrested and charged with resisting arrest. If convicted, what do you think would be an appropriate sentence? Share your thoughts
Life
in the
in prison.
comments,
Nah, I'm
and
playing.
don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.
But yeah, it's like, ma'am, the thing is this. I feel like that, yeah, all that stuff that she had to deal with that day, it's like, yeah, you deserved it. It was like, you deserved going to jail, going through all that process, losing out on $25. You very well could have used it for lunch. You could have used it towards a bill. You could have used it for anything. But it's like, no, instead, you decide to stand out in the middle of the street and take pictures. That's just something where I'm like, ma'am, come on now. That it's if she does have kids, it's like, how many times did you tell your kids not to go out in the middle of the street? And if you've never told them not to go out in the middle of the street, then it's like, I think that's something that you should have considered on their upbringing and stuff. But yeah, you know, you just got some weirdos out there. It's like that entitlement. It's crazy, but Anyways, make sure if you guys haven't though, go subscribe to Bodycam Leak for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.